Hope everyone's doing good today. Just gonna do a short little video here of sharpening chainsaws and raker gauges, doing your depth, and what not to do with a file. Okay, this is my 500. I use this saw probably the most. This one and my 194. This is the steel RS chain, 28-inch bar, semi-skip, full chisel. I like these chains the best. Okay, when I'm sharpening, I know there's a lot of videos out here, but there's a little mark on the top of each tooth, each cutter, of an angle, and you want to try and keep at that angle. If you go more aggressive, it's gonna cut more aggressive, but your saw is gonna be jerky. This chain's in really good shape, so it's not gonna take much. When you're filing, always go one way. If you drag the file back this way, it doesn't sharpen, because files are meant to cut one way. So you're just wasting time. And number two, you'll dull your file. So the more times you drag it backwards over steel, especially hardened steel, it'll dull it. And files aren't cheap. I think these files here are like $5 a piece. That's without the holder. With the raker gauge, always use a raker gauge. Some guys don't, I do. So after you're done sharpening your cutters or teeth, whatever you want to call them, take your flat file. I always go on the soft side of the gauge. There's a hard and a soft. I use the soft on everything. Hardwood, softwood, doesn't matter. I use the softwood side. So you got to put on there. Can't hear it. It's good. Move to the next one. Can't hear it. So these are all good. Just to show you guys something. When you're filing, always file flat. If you guys start going like this, your teeth aren't going to be consistent. It's not going to cut good, and it's going to be all jerky. When you're cutting, it can go like this or like this, whatever. And if you hit a nail or a stone or something, you're going to have to file until you get the chip out. So guys that are saying that your teeth have to be the exact length, like if you have a chip on a tooth, you have to file it until it's gone. So this one here could be shorter than this one, or vice versa. The length of your cutters does not matter. What matters is the height of your raker to your cutter. So if your raker is higher than your cutter, it's not going to cut. And if your raker is way lower than your cutter, your saw is going to be jumpy and grabby. So that's why it's important to use a raker gauge. Some guys do it just by looking at it, but my eyes can't tell the difference between 1 to 5 thousandths. So yeah, just always remember, file one way and keep your file straight and in line with this. There's a little mark in each cutter. Okay, there's that guideline. If you notice, mine are a little bit more aggressive than that line. But that's how I like doing my saws. And this is the top of the raker right here. That's how your teeth and rakers should look. Okay, we got the saw all fueled up. Bar oil's full. We'll take it outside and we'll go cut with it and see how it does. Okay, this is a little bit backwards for me, but so remember, stay in line with this line. Pull one way. When you're filing, see the file's horizontal with the saw. You don't want to be going like this or going like this. You want to be horizontal. These are the chips. So the lower your rakers, the thicker the chips will be. And this is hardwood, this is elm. This isn't a how-to video. This is just the way I do it. This is the way I was taught how to sharpen saws. So if this helps anybody and it helps with explanation of why things are done, that's good. Makes me feel better. Because there's a lot of stuff out there that shows you the wrong way. There's one way, the wrong way and the right way. Do stuff the right way. Have a great day. Be safe.